I remember meeting the other Power Rangers, and we were all so excited. We went out to dinner afterward and really started to bond with one another. I mean, it was amazing. Probably the best part was that my mom was super against all of this. She wanted me to continue with school, but I remember when the first episode aired, she watched it and she cried. She was so proud of me and so happy. So that was really awesome.
Jessica was great. She was the White Ranger. She was the Tiger, I believe.
I was actually very much like my character. I had left being an MBA student at Loyola Marymount University, and my character was a college student. My character, Alyssa, cooked and cleaned, and I loved to cook and clean. She was very peppy and bubbly, and I like to think that that's the way I am too. And she liked to take care of the other Power Rangers, and I like to take care of people. So I think that we're very, very similar.
Throughout the entire show, she was like my best friend. Her and my girlfriend at the time became great friends, and we hung out. You know, we would take trips together. She was like my little sister at the time. She was really, really wonderful and very comforting when I first came in.
You know, from the get-go, we had a couple of hiccups. There was a guy who was cast as the Black Power Ranger who was recast as Jack Guzman shortly after we started filming, who we got along very well.
I believe I was the first Hispanic to become a part of that. And that was a pretty amazing thing because it dealt a lot with the Spanish-speaking people, obviously, that watch Power Rangers and all that. And what I took from it was just probably one of the most amazing experiences of my life so far.
Bring it on.
Jack and Philip and I, we're like the Three Musketeers. We just loved each other. They were like my brothers.
Well, Philip, he's still a great friend of mine, and so is Jessica. Not that she's not, but we became instant brothers. You know, he also made me feel very welcome, kind of showed me the ropes when I first got there. And then pretty much I acted with him a lot, you know, because it was me and him best friends on the show. So definitely we were together, I mean, the entire year that we were there and had a great time.
Hello, friend. I am Princess Shayla, and this is the Animarium. You have been chosen to be leader of the Power Rangers Wild Force.
Ricardo Medina, he played the Red Ranger, and when I first met him, they welcomed me. Again, I was the last one to get cast, so they welcomed me and made me feel right at home. I always looked at him like, wow, dude, like if I ever have a son, I want him to look like you. You're a pretty boy. He's just a, you know, great-looking guy. All the girls would love him, of course. Plus, he was the Red Ranger, and he did amazing with his part.
He preferred mostly to stay in character, and his character was from the jungle.
Kind of like a Tarzan, and did an incredible job. Incredible job.
I knew you guys would make a great team.
We had another princess cast in the beginning, and she was recast again shortly after we started filming. Anne-Marie, she's awesome. She lives in Florida now, and I always tell her if there's a convention coming up to see if she can come out. I would love to see her again. She was like a big sister.
Merrick.
Princess, I'm so happy to see that you're safe.
Philip Andrew, that's an interesting story because he came in the middle of the season. He played the lone wolf, and he was awesome, awesome. He just cracked me up. He was a great guy, and we kind of tried to make him feel welcome, and especially me, because I knew what it was like to step into somewhere where, you know, everybody already knows everyone, and he didn't know anybody. But he did a great job also, you know, great actor.
All right, let's do it. Wild access!
I mean, I still think it's bizarre if I see it on TV or I had moved to Italy for a short bit after the show, and I remember when it started to air there, I was walking by some place that had the TV on, and it was me, and they had the voiceover in Italian, and I was in Germany for a little bit after that, and I saw it in German, and it was crazy. I mean, it's insane and awesome at the same time. You know, it's just like, wow, I can't believe that's me with that hair.
My favorite episode would have to be definitely Never Give Up. That's the one where me and Philip, who's my best friend on the show, the Blue Ranger, that was our episode where we kind of really bonded and approached certain fears that I had about heights and stuff like that, and then other fears he had. And we basically came up with that concept of never give up, and that's very true to our lives, so we really enjoyed that. And plus, the episode was about us, so we felt really cool.
I can't hold on! Don't let go! Never give up! Never give up! Yeah!
I remember when they picture wrapped me for the series. I knew it was coming, obviously. It was a green screen day, so we were inside the sound studio and this fake rain thing, so I was wet, and they said, "That's a picture wrap for Jessica Rae," and I just stood there and cried. And everyone came and like gave me a group hug, but I was sad. I mean, I was happy also, but I just will never forget that moment when it was like, this is it. This is the end of it. And I'm gonna cry now because it was so sad.
As long as the spirit of the Earth is alive in your hearts, you will always be Power Rangers. Goodbye, my friends.
I love the fans. So the first kid that we had visit our set from the Make-A-Wish Foundation was a little boy named Joseph who had leukemia. And we would have fans come in and out, but this was the first like Make-A-Wish kid whose last and final dying wish was to meet the Power Rangers. And so they had warned me because I'm very emotional and they knew that I was going to have a hard time with it. So I really tried to prepare myself mentally and emotionally. I knew he was going to be coming that day. And I remember being on set like this. The camera was this close to me, and I saw the back door open. And it was dark on set, and so you see this light come in, and then I saw some people. I'm really blind. But then as they got closer, I realized it was this kid, Joseph, and he was wearing this little blue Power Ranger costume, and I just couldn't function anymore. I started crying, and they sent me to my dressing room. He was really pale, and obviously he had cancer, but I was very upset about it, and I just went to my dressing room, and I was like, pull yourself together, what's wrong with you? And so then I opened my door and played with him for the rest of the day. But at the end of this, I told his mom, if he's doing well and if he's alive at the end of this season, I'm going to come see him. It's the first thing I'm going to do. So the season wrapped, and I bought a ticket to New York, flew out there. He's still alive today, and I'm very good friends with that family. But those fans were just the best. It was the best experience. I love Joseph. And, you know, obviously our other fans also very, very, very loyal around the world. I mean, I still get mail and emails and tweets and, Facebook posts from people in South America and Europe and just all over the place who never would have known, who I was if I hadn't done this show. And I'm just very grateful for them and the support they give, and they support any project you do after Power Rangers. They just have so much love, and I love them.
And all of the Power Rangers went on to live peaceful, happy lives.
Is that true, Miss Enrile, or did you just make it all up?
What do you think?
It's awesome to be a part of the Power Ranger legacy. I can't believe that it was 10 years ago that I was on the show. And yes, if you're wondering, I was 10 years old on the show, and I'm only 20 now. And you just feel grateful to be a part of the fans' lives in that way.
I think what it means to me to have been a Power Ranger is something that unbelievable because of the fact that no matter what I continue to do the rest of my life, I can always say I have a doll, and that's pretty cool. I can show my kids. Or it's something that anytime I'm anywhere, it's a tremendous icebreaker because everyone knows about Power Rangers. So whether it's what I did or what it meant to them or somehow I'm involved with it, I don't know, I really can't put it into words what it means, man. It's something that I cherished till the day that I die, basically, because I was a part of something that was huge, way bigger than me as a person. So it's a really incredible experience.